Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The Portuguese do have a penchant for producing great wingers, Peter, and this fella, Rafael Leao, is another really good example. He likes to play down the middle, or he'll go to the left-hand side, wherever he can kind of get his run started. Once he finds that little bit of space, then it's all about using his pace and trickery, and he'll give any defence lots of problems.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. He's not got that quite right. Tries to play it through. Rafael Leao. He's rising! Benfica with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. And he's in on goal! Rafael Leao. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Benfica! And Benfica take the lead. So, a breakthrough already. And it's Fofana. Good running, strong and purposeful. Distributed tidily.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now there's a fine ball, and the shot! And that's a sharp finish! Two, and we've barely begun here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Benfica are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Goes for the shot! Oh, it's a thumping hit. Dunk. Benfica have scored two quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. That is good alertness. Nicely weighted ball. There's a sharp little ball here. Played back. Dunk. Now Martinez. Dunk. Now he's got space here, and he was quick to react. Araujo. Can he get it through? Ouattara gets into a good position. Araujo. Now Van de Ven. And it's Correa. Oh, that's ambitious. And no, he's seen through all of that. Torres! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Araujo. Now it's Agahawa.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Claudinho. Trincao. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Ouattara. Pass somewhat off target. Claudinho. And here's Agahawa. Smith Rowe has created one goal already. And there's green grass ahead of him. Al-Musrati.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's a key interception. Van de Ven. Thierry Correa. Rafael Leao looking understandably energised after his goal. He has found a way through. This looks promising. Spread out to the left. And it's Correa. Now Van de Ven. And back to the keeper they go. Thierry Correa. And it's Fofana. Rafael Leao. Al-Musrati. Fofana. And here's Ferran Torres. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Benfica heading towards the half-time break. A win very much in their sails. That is ended up in no man's land. And that pass just didn't quite work. Looking for the run. Not where it came from. Now it's Ferran Torres. Fofana finds himself unceremoniously floored. Dunk. Little pass back. Tries from a long way out. Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. And that is a smashing hit. Struck with power and accuracy.
Look, he didn't have the biggest gap to aim for, but that was very well struck to get through.
A case now of complete control. Smith Rowe. Now that looks a decent ball. Agahawa. Not a hint of offside here. And he's gone backward here. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Benfica are relentlessly steamrollering their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. So we're underway for the second half. And it's Fofana. Smith Rowe. Bento. Now Van de Ven. Thierry Correa. And back to the goalkeeper. Araujo. Van de Ven. And it's Correa. Knocks it into space. Now it's Rafael Leao. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Al-Musrati. Now, can they get him away? Agahawa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Smith Rowe has played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That's a shade optimistic. Benfica looking close to untouchable here at 3-0. He's found a way through.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And there's the shot! Just couldn't stay down for him.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw. Benfica couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Aimed beyond the defence, and he plays one through. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Benfica disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Not the most accurate pass. That has not gone well. And it's Smith Rowe. Fofana. Fofana. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pass is just off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He'll try from distance! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. He's having a hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Great vision. And the through ball. Great chance! And that's off target.
Benfica certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Knocks it out wide. Takes the shot! And that is wildly off target.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Rafael Leao proves too strong. He's shifting through. Oh, he's all alone. Real chance here. Decent chance! Oh, good finish. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So could they be onto something here? No, that was never going to make it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Agahawa, looking to play him in. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Kostic.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 32.
Almost right. It's a pretty loose pass. He's gone for goal. The final 5 minutes. Goes for goal! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
And he's gone looking for safety, and he's had it nicked away. Kostic. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Can he get on the end of this? Has to go back here, and it's Correa. Now Van de Ven. Araujo. And the keeper's got it again. Bento. Araujo. Van de Ven. And it's with the keeper. So that's it. It is all over. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Benfica definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.